Imagine a world without writing. There are no books, no letters, no history books to tell us about the past. This was the world before the invention of writing, around 3000 BC. The Sumerians, living in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, changed everything. They developed a writing system called Cuneiform, marking the beginning of recorded history. This invention revolutionized communication and knowledge preservation. The Sumerians were innovative people. They built impressive cities and developed complex social structures. As their civilization grew, so did the need to keep track of goods, transactions, and stories. They needed a reliable system to record and preserve information. This need led to the development of cuneiform. Cuneiform gets its name from the Latin word cuneus, meaning wedge. This is because of the wedge-shaped marks made by a reed stylus on wet clay tablets. These tablets were then dried in the sun or baked in kilns, making them durable and long-lasting. Thousands of these tablets have survived to this day, providing us with invaluable insights into the Sumerian civilization and other ancient cultures. The invention of cuneiform was a pivotal moment in human history. It marked the transition from prehistory to history, allowing us to understand the past in unprecedented detail. This essay will explore the development of cuneiform, its impact on ancient Mesopotamian society, and its enduring legacy. Before cuneiform, the Sumerians used a system of clay tokens for record keeping. These tokens were small, three-dimensional objects in various shapes, each representing a specific commodity like grain, oil, or livestock. For example, a cone-shaped token might represent a small measure of grain, while a sphere might represent a larger measure. These tokens were often sealed in clay envelopes called bullae. To know the contents without breaking the bulla, impressions of the tokens were made on the outside. This practice was a crucial step towards writing. Instead of representing objects in 3 dimensions, they were now represented by 2-dimensional impressions. Over time, these impressions evolved into pictographs. These were simple drawings that represented objects or ideas. For example, a picture of a sun could represent the sun, or it could also represent the concept of day or light. These early pictographs were the precursors to the cuneiform script. This transition from tokens to pictographs marked a significant shift in human cognition. It represented a move from concrete to abstract thinking, laying the foundation for the development of writing. As the Sumerian civilization grew more complex, so did their language and the need to express more nuanced ideas. The simple pictographs were no longer sufficient. Gradually the system evolved and the symbols became more abstract, representing not just objects but also sounds. This evolution was crucial because it allowed the Sumerians to write their spoken language. They could now record not just lists of goods but also laws, contracts, stories, and even personal letters. Cuneiform became a versatile tool for communication, administration, and creative expression. The Sumerians were not the only ones to use cuneiform. As their influence spread throughout Mesopotamia, so did their writing system. Other civilizations, such as the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians, adopted and adapted cuneiform to their languages. This widespread use led to the development of different cuneiform scripts, each with its own set of characters and grammatical rules. The evolution of cuneiform from pictographs to a script capable of representing spoken language was a remarkable achievement. It highlights the ingenuity of the Sumerians and their lasting impact on the development of human communication. In ancient Mesopotamia, literacy was not widespread. The ability to read and write cuneiform was a specialized skill possessed by a select group of individuals known as scribes. Scribes were highly respected members of society, often employed by temples, palaces, and wealthy merchants. Becoming a scribe required years of rigorous training. Young boys, typically from elite families, would attend special schools called edubas, where they learned the intricacies of cuneiform, mathematics, literature, and other subjects. They would spend hours copying and memorizing texts, mastering the art of writing on clay tablets with precision and elegance. Scribes played a vital role in Mesopotamian society. They were responsible for recording everything from business transactions and legal documents to historical events and religious texts. They were the keepers of knowledge, ensuring the preservation and transmission of information from one generation to the next. The work of scribes was not without its challenges. Clay tablets were heavy and fragile, and writing on them was a time-consuming and labor-intensive process. Despite these difficulties, scribes took great pride in their craft, viewing themselves as guardians of knowledge and culture.